Hello guys and welcome to a brand new tournament game. Today between our green player Jelv and our red player Teddybear on the other side of the map. Today we're starting with the quarterfinals of our Age of Tweakers best of 3 tournament played on Age of Empires HD. And of course this is the first matchup of the best of 3 and more games will follow. But today we play on Arena, the home map choice of our red player Teddybear, rated around 1550 ELO on HD, and our player Jelv is rated 1620 on Age of Empires HD. We're playing not on Vubly but on Steam because of the expansion packs. Age of Empires, Forgotten Empires, and of course the African Kingdoms expansion. So we want to spice this up a bit, and today the first match of this tournament is starting. But unfortunately for me, not with a expansion civ or an expansion map, just playing on a regular map, a regular arena map with the oldest civ possible, the Britons. It's a British mirror matchup, and we're starting. We'll take a look at the resources. First of all, I noticed front gold here for our friend Yell for green player. I will notice them with their names. And of course, this back gold is a bit awkwardly placed next to the wood line, and of course, next to the end of the map. Nothing. It's not that big of a problem. It's a safe location though, or it can be really easily highly saturated with a lot of villages. You can surround it, but you can do that with this gold spot. It's a really good spot, and the same is also true for this stone mine. Oh, what's going on? On the other side of the map, we see almost the same thing here. A front gold, and of course also a front stone here. Quite hard spot to defend, and especially on a Britain's war with a lot of longbowmen involved, it can be really important to have those stone mines. So there can be important spots later on in the game. Further on, there's not a stone mine in the front for a red player, and of course a big good gold in the back, which is always nice, and another gold mine here. So that's I think quite fair maps, but also a quite good distance between both of the gold and stone in the middle. One thing to notice though, there is one, two, and even a third relic really close to red space. It's a bit unfair because there are 1 and 2 here. There are just 2 inside his base. It's really remarkable. But what's going on here? They are just luring the bulls. No, not luring the bulls. They are just getting from the sheep, both players. Have they already found their bulls? Not yet. I see he has found one. Where is his second? He's walking. Oh, he's just. I think he's got it. It's here in the fog. There's a little bit housed or green player yell. Not that big of a problem. He's in 15 population, and our red player is already luring his force ball. Not really beneath the town center, but yeah, fair enough. Oh, here the green player is luring his ball, but he is already on 11 HP and he has to walk quite a while. There is another villager coming out. He can maybe block this ball, but I don't think. No, it's not going to happen. He's going to die. First kill down here for green player. Quite a pity actually, but yeah, not the end of the world. This villager will stay up. Maybe he's going to loom fairly shortly. Or red player is not doing his second ball law yet, but I think he will do rather shortly. No, 180 foot left on that wall. He is doing his first lumber camp visual, so really important. The lumber camp of our green player is already up, so let's go and roll. Mill already up also, and the same thing is true for our red player. Second ball law. Go in, He has already done loom, so it's on the safe side of it. And the night, it's really good timing. This is going fairly okay. It will be almost done when I reach the sound center with the second ball. Good placement this time. Beneath the town center, you will drop off the resources really quickly, and that's always a good thing, of course. What's going on for further rest? Some more villagers are creating 19 population for our red player, and just 15 for our red player. He's building his houses now, a bit late if you ask me. He will be delayed for a large amount of time. For further rest, it's not going on that much. You will speed up things a little bit. Another ball law is going on, and I think our green player is going to mill this deer. Of course, always a smart decision. It's 140 free food per day, and that's quite a big amount early on in this stage of the game. Nothing much else going on. I just expect a normal fast castle build with around 25-26 fills, then going up. Maybe some special things with fast imp and going elite young woman directly, but I don't expect things like those. Scouting, of course, is very important. Especially finding the relics quite early on is quite handy. Jelv has found his 2 near side his base, and Teddybear has found 2 in his base, of course, and the 2 positioned near to the base of Jelv. Maybe he's going to set a scout near to the relics to secure those, if he's a bit cheeky. We will see. Planting some extra farms, of course, good investment, because you need to go castle age rather quickly. You need the food, and it seems like you will reach the 800 mark rather shortly. What is Jelv doing at this moment? He is also going up, and he's attacked. He is having the struggles with the scout here. He's just a bit annoying, but nothing else going on. He's just on the safe side of it. He's still being just a bit annoying. He could lame this deer, but yeah, like I said, it's just a bit lame. He's a bit fair play. I know the red player won't do that, things like that. But of course, in this tournament, nothing is prohibited. And a good thing to notice, our red player is already in the feudal age, directly building a barracks. I think he is going to place an archery range then, and maybe a blacksmith, and then going up to the next stage. And our green player is just clicking up already, just advancing, building a market and a blacksmith directly after it. So quite good things going on. Chopping some wood and gathering the last berries, and I think he's almost done going up. Doing wheelbarrow before he advances. Possible with 28 fools, but I won't recommend it. It's quite a situational thing, but I think on arena it is not the best thing you could do. Of course, villagers on farms on Arabia do benefit from the better movement speed when having done wheelbarrow. And by the way, he can advance at the moment because he's doing another fill. I don't know why. Well, I don't know, but he's doing it. But what I was saying, on Arabia they can benefit from having that better movement speed because they can maneuver a bit better when, for example, attacked by scouts or attacked by other archers. They can run away a bit faster. What's going on the red side? He built his archery, like I said, and he's building some army. This is quite unusual, actually. Not a fast gospel, but he's making some more archers. Don't see that really often. There are some places I know where they use a bit of bug. You know, you can place a tower. You can place a tower on this little place here, this little gap in the wall, and then you can help those archers in this side of the wall, and then you can do some eco damage. But I don't see some villagers going forward, so I don't expect it going to happen. He's making quite a lot of army. I don't know why. He has got some interesting army combination of not only archers but also spearmen. Interesting, really interesting. He also has quite a bit of army, and he's going to the mill. If he was 2 minutes earlier, he would have found some villagers who maybe could have picked off, but now it's a bit too late. All the deer are gone, and also are the villagers. At the same time, he's housed. He should make a house, and this is a bit odd. I see our player in the green is advanced, but he has a big population difference. This is a bit disturbing. I don't think our red player has already 15 population, and meanwhile our green player does have a second town set, so can pump out those villages even more quickly. A bit of attack. This monk is going down. 3 monk kill for a red player. Quite a big loss in this stage of the game because those monks are rather expensive. I don't know what happened with this how do you call it, this relic, but it disappeared and it was guarded by the scout cavalry. I think he just passed by and he casually walked, and the scout just didn't do anything. That's why you should patrol it, so it attacks automatically. And also the player says he forgets to do this. He forgot to put it on aggressive stance. Yeah, okay, things happen. Oh, a big play here! Oh, red player is being repelled by this defensive mangonel. Quite a good play. Well done, and he also finds this relic now. Great play. The mangonel is being chased off by 2 spearmen, and they even achieved to get in. I think the mangonel is going down. Quite big of a loss actually now. I will just put it to normal speed for a moment. And oh, the mangonel is going down. 1 loss of spearmen, and he's isn't even going in for some raiding. I think Jelv was going to use his villages to kill it off, but no, he's just using his scout. That's not really usual. Of course, you can always use your monk to convert the spearman, even better. A bit too much damage by the 2 spears. It's quite a pity, but doesn't matter that much. Okay, he converted the spearman. Good defensive play of our player in the green. And in the meanwhile, red is replenishing his lumber camps, of course, good for his walking times. This is quite a far distance where they probably just have to walk, and they are not gathering villages in those time. Not much going on anymore. Not much of an army. Okay, not much of an army. There's quite a big feudal army in this stage of the game, and he's still not going feudal castle. I mean, at the moment he is, but he has massive amounts of gold and massive amounts of wood. He should have built a market and used the market to sell off some wood and buy some extra food to also go to the castle age. He has got some, yeah, really tech disadvantages at the moment, because our player green already has 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, no, 3 whole town centers which can be used to produce, but at the moment all these 3 are idle. Maybe I should queue some villages up, but we will see what he's doing with those in a moment. He's building some extra houses to create some population room, and monk is going down. 3 monk kill again, because it was a good defensive army post at this relic. Or green player is is going back because he don't dare to go back with this large army, of course, of 4 spearmen and 3 archers. Player in the red is almost advancing. He is advancing right now. He has got a lot of wood and a lot of gold, so I expect him to directly directly produce 2 town centers, but he's not doing it. Yeah, he's not doing it. He's not booming like all red player. I'm sorry, I mean or green player. He's already on even 4 town centers, and he is producing from 2 of them. Some improvement, of course. Good placements, by the way, of these town centers, all with a important resource. Not much going on for the rest. I speed things up a little bit, hoping for some action. Of course, a player in the red can decide to fast imp with these resources and then go for elite longbowman rush. Maybe get it with some rams would be great. Maybe even some pikes. He's breaking the meta, I think. Even if you know Resonance 22. You should check out his YouTube videos, but he has some amazing plays with some different playstyles, and this is one of them. I've never seen a pikeman crossbow rush on arena in the 35th to 35th minute of the game on arena, but something's happened for the first time. Yeah, he is making his second town center. Not really sure about the placement. He could have better done it, I think, right here. But okay, fair enough. Here would also be a great spot. A bit dangerous, of course, because it's so up in the front. And our player in the red and the green is already advancing to Imperial Age. That means trebuchets, elite longwomen, and a lot of good research. For example, in the blacksmith. Not doing any at the moment, and not creating any more military, but he's creating some siege. We can expect an attack rather shortly, I think. Not using these archery ranges, but yeah, not going on that much anymore any further. Or that player is making some defense though, so he has to make it quite a substantial army. No longbowman in the meantime, just 3 longbowmen, and the scout is attacking a mill. Of course, always really dangerous stuff. Making another barracks here. We can maybe see some defensive pikemen or halberdiers even, because the counters of archers are of course horses, and that's exactly what a red player made. We can expect some knights, I guess. Not scouts, but maybe even scouts, because all green player has some monks. In the meantime, the monk of red is also collecting some relics. He also already has one in his hands. And I even think he has one inside. He has already 3 inside at the moment. Good stuff here happening from our player. Idle TC here, but I see some good farms. He maybe could replenish this lumber camp. Yeah, fair enough. We'll see that, I think, a bit later. Some more action going on, not really at the moment. Some more booming, but we already have 5 mangonels here. Great place. Okay, things happening. Even a stable coming up, and longbowman not being created. However, we see the elite longbowman research going up. Good stuff. Even another castle is being created for extra projection speed of the longbowman. We can see some Mars longbowmen, and of course, in the Imperial Age, these are quite strong. We already see a big score difference because of this military creations of a green player. I think that's going to become even more when the game progresses, because not really much is happening on the red side. He is making a castle though, and I think he needs it to get up to Imperial Age. But however, I see here a monastery and university, so he could go up to the Imperial Age, and I think he needs to, because he needs the defensive trebuchets to defend from the upcoming forces of our player in the green. His mangonels, or even onagers, are going forward. not doing much in the meantime. He is creating some more Longbowmen, and we go to his point of view of Jelv, and we see he's creating trebuchets like I said, and of course also the super strong elite Longbowmen. We are just doing it a bit quicker because I think action is coming pretty soon. Even creating some extra counters for archers. I think he expects Rat to have some good counters for his Longbowmen. So he already creates some counters himself with the elite skirmishers, of course. Not much happening any further. Some mangonels of onagers even are going forward. Not forward enough, if you ask me. I think a castle is going to be dropped here to protect the stone, maybe in town center. For now, just idle villages. And go back to the army of our green player. We see quite a substantial army. Not much of infantry yet, so quite squishy army if you ask me. But I saw a saber coming up, so I expect a lot of those things coming soon. Of course, on maps like Arena, most action is happening in Imperial Age. And also, our red player just advances to in the Imperial Age. A lot of new players like to play this style of maps. Boom, boom, boom. And then in the end, do a big Imperial Age fight. Like happening on, for example, Black Forest. Loved by new players. Also, Michi is loved by a lot of newer players. What's going on Rat's side? Not much. He has replenished Slumber Camp, like I said, and this is also a bit breaking the meta. He is gathering from the day in 50 minutes. Wow, this is also quite a substantial thing. This is going to save him, of course. No, I don't think so. The army is moving at the moment, and I think the trebuchets are ready to be unpacked. The scout is going to see these archers, of course. Though he did not spot the siege yet. Maybe he will soon. I think he will. He'll really soon notice the siege. The first shot is being fired at the castle, and the castle will for sure go down. This army can maybe take out some of the trebuchets, but I don't. Oh, a big onager hit. Of course, if you micro your elite Longbowmen, well, these are really squishy knights. Some upgrades are not enough, not the good ones. And this little army won't be up. A big onager hit again. Another big onager hit. No splash damage. And the castle is going down, and the army of our red player vanished like it was snow on a sunny, warm summer day. Wow, that was all. I expect a pretty quick GG now. It was quite painful. The castle is going up for our red player, but I don't think it's going to be enough. No real military production buildings, and these villages are going down. This is quite painfully, and there's the GG. First round is taken by our green player Jelv, and that means it's 1-0. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel, and we will be right back rather shortly with a second game.